Are you ready to hear all the latest IoT news from September 2023? Let me get you caught up on everything Windows IoT. Stay tuned. All right, welcome to September 2023. Haven't done a Knowledge Blast update video since May of 2023. You can always go back and watch that one. It's on the channel. It's the May Knowledge Blast. It's been long enough. Let's do another one, September 2023. Let me get you caught up on everything IoT related. Let's jump right into it. So let's start and lay the playing field with talking about Windows 10 Professional, which is not an IoT product, but it lets you know what you should not be using, which is Pro. Windows 10 Pro, as a matter of fact. We get a lot of requests for Windows 10 Pro, and the truth is, it's long gone. It's no longer available. It went end of life last October 2022. It's gone. The inventory in the channel is gone. If you happen to see it online, it's probably pirated or counterfeit. Microsoft doesn't manufacture that product anymore. All of the distributors have been cleaned out of the product. You only have one choice if you want Pro, and that's Windows 11 Pro. You'll have to buy Windows 11 Pro, and then you can downgrade to Windows 10 Pro. But keep in mind, the support ends on that product in 2025. The only build version that's currently has support and gets security patches is build 22H2, and it will only be supported for 2 more years to 2025. Don't use Pro, and certainly if you're building an appliance, you should be using the IoT version. Let's talk about the GAC, or General Availability Channel, so the non-LTSC version of Windows 10 IoT. It is obviously available in the IoT channel. It goes end of life this October 31st, 2023. So it will be no longer available. And same support. Build 22H2 will get you to October 14th, 2025. Again, if you're building an appliance, you should not be using either one of these products. You should be using LTSC. So the product most OEMs are moving to and using these days, Windows 10 IoT Enterprise LTSC 2021, one of the longest names in history. But, and if I lean over a little bit, you can see the full date there, November 30th, 2031. You get support until 2032. So long life cycle, long support cycle. If you're building an appliance, that's the product you should be using today. We look at the roadmap for the entire LTSC family. All of the LTSC products are still available and still supported. 2015, 2016, 2019, and 2021. And all still available, all supported. No rush to move to the next one. If you're on 19, you have plenty of time to migrate, and you may even think about skipping 2021 and moving to Windows 11 LTSC, which we'll talk about in a moment. But let's cover Windows 11 GAC, which is available today. This product, if you're thinking about moving to Windows 11, or if you were trying to use Windows 11 Pro, and it's an appliance, don't use Pro, use this product. This product gets you 3 years of support per build version. There's only 2 build versions out, but we're expecting build 23H2 to arrive any moment now. It arrives this fall. I would expect in just a couple of weeks, you'll see 23H2 for this product, and you can begin moving. The downside to 3 years is the Windows Update starts pushing you to the next build and to the new features, because each of these builds have new features. So, but I did see that 23H2 is not a big update. It's a small update with some small features. So it shouldn't take up much space and be a big deal to move to it when it comes out. Now let's look for the product everyone's been waiting for, which is Windows 11 IoT Enterprise LTSC. That product today was in an early preview. I have preview 2, that should say preview 1. And I've been playing with that. I have videos on my channel where you can actually see me play it, play with it and use it, and you can see what it looks like. Preview 2 just came out, and that's not an official name. It's just they have these different releases, and it's a really, really long number. So I'm just calling it the Preview 2. But that version just became available And it is available. If you're an OEM with a CLA agreement and you want to start testing and you want this latest preview version, contact us at Arrow. We'll explain how you can get your hands on that. If you are not an OEM and you're just a home user or a college student or somebody in a company that you just want to play with it, unfortunately it's not available. This is strictly for OEMs that build appliances. And then up next is the gold image. And Microsoft is telling us they're shooting for April 2024. That's not a rock solid date by any means, but next spring in 2024, we're hoping to have the gold version that OEMs can then start really tweaking and getting their appliances ready to go for the general availability version, which today is second half of 2024, which is easily fall of 2024 when we'll see that Windows 11 LTSC general availability version. And that'll give you 10 years of support. So with that, let's switch gears and let's talk about Office. I recently created a wonderful Office chart, and I have another video on Office that's brand new, which will be going up soon, where I cover every possible way to buy Office, because it's a confusing product. There's so many ways to buy it. In fact, my chart has 13 ways to buy Office, and my video will cover all 13 of those. In this video, I'm just focusing in on the ones for business and really through the OEM channel. And you can see that there's a retail version there that's a subscription, starting with the Office 365 Business Standard. That's really tough to sell a subscription with an appliance, right? So that doesn't work well. Most of our customers have been using Office Home and Business 2021. And the problem with it is it requires online activation, and you have to activate it against an email address, which is just super painful for an OEM who's trying to load Office on an appliance. And then the next one is Office Professional. It's an electronic download. It also requires online activation against an email address. And then lastly is the brand new Office LTSC, which I'm blocking a little bit, so I'll lean over. But this version, although it's expensive, it really simplifies your life as an OEM, because you're going to get a single key. The activation is against the key. It allows offline activation. You don't have to deal with email addresses. It's not connected to a user with an email address, none of that. So the downside is a little expensive and no downgrade rights. So you have to run the 2021 version. You also do not have to install the whole suite. So if you're just looking for, Excel or Word, you can use this product, and the little tool that you install will work great for that. If you want more information on Office, reach out to us. We can help you with that. Next up is Windows IoT on ARM processors. So there's a lot of focus and a lot of attention on this. Microsoft going after that smaller appliance device market space that Linux seems to be doing really well with right now, that uses these ARM processors, which the ARM processors have a really long life cycle versus the x86 processor chipsets. And so between NXP and Qualcomm, this is a wonderful Windows product that you can try. And we have board kits from NXP that you can purchase and start testing on NXP. You see all of the chipset processors for NXP. And that is on the Windows 10 LTSC 2021 product on the left. If you want Windows 11, then you switch to Qualcomm, and then I know NXP is working on their 93 chipset as well. I don't know if that's available just yet at the time of this video, but it will be very soon. And the Windows 11 product is not an LTSC product, right? It's a GAC product, and it's a little more expensive. The left side is the LTSC 2021 Windows 10, long lifecycle, long support, and lower price. It's perfect. And I think Microsoft nailed this one. It's fantastic. You just have to give it a try, test it out, design yourself a system on the ARM processor. We're going to quickly finish the video with Server and SQL. Server roadmap, current version is 2022. All of these products are still available. You can see with the yellow that Windows Server 2012 and 2012 R2 is going into support October 10th, 2023. If you're running an appliance with this server version and you still need support, reach out to us. We can get you pricing to extend the security update patches further. 2008 is retired off the chart because both the support and the product itself has gone end of life. But if you still need security patches for that product, we can also quote you on that. Then the 2016, 15 years of life. The older products had 15 years. The newer 19 and 22 only have 10 years of support and 10 years of life. That's why the timeline looks strange. 16, 15 years of life. It goes way out there. Give us a shot on the server products. And if you think you are doing something with server that might qualify, you should reach out, because you probably do, and you'll save yourself some money and get yourself this long life cycle. And then lastly, we'll wrap up this video, this knowledge blast, with SQL Server Roadmap 2023. Current version is SQL 2022. It's amazing how many versions of SQL in this channel are still supported and still available, still have life. SQL 2012 does not have support anymore. But if you want extended security updates, we can get you a quote on that. 15 years of life on the older products. So you'll see they stretch out. The newer products, starting with 19, only have 10 years. So they're a little bit shorter on the life cycle. All these products still available. All these, most all still supported except for the 2012. So any questions on anything I've talked about today, reach out to us. Shoot us an email, windowschamp@arrow.com, or visit our website, arrow.com/winiot. Hit the subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching the videos.